Is it live?
Veer and Crusader.
Wait.
Check, check, check. Yeah, I can't troubleshoot your audio this time.
Better? I can't tell if that's better or not. There we go. For some reason, it changed my. It still said that it was the right thing that it was picking up, but when I actually went to check in device, it changed everything. But yeah, it should be fixed now. Everybody should be able to hear me all right. Let me know if there's any more issues, guys. But thank you for letting me know. But yeah, we're still waiting for a couple of our players to hop on. So until that time, let's just get a recap in. Who wants to take the reins today?
I'll do it.
Thank you, thank you.
We had a brief discussion about, whether the evil people were evil, and about maybe going into the dungeon. And then we went into the dungeon, and then we fought the evil people, and then we killed them.
It was really just one person. Like, everybody else was mindless undead, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. There were some skeletons, and there were some freaky ghouls.
There were
And then
ghouls that
Skern,
happened to look like murdered people, yes.
yeah. And then Skern was like, "Ooh, I'm going to do my evil negative wave," and then everybody like goes to die, and then Costi died like 17 times.
As the chat is pointing out, this is a very concise, quality recap. If we could maybe get that expanded upon as if this was the intro to, like, you know those like Skyrim books that have way more lore written about them than you would ever expect? If we could maybe get one of those.
But that recap was better.
Oh, I agree. But I do think that I would like the longer version as well, more so for my own indulgence, if that's okay. In fact, I'm gonna point at MG42 over here. I'm gonna point directly at John and be like, "Hey, please, can you do the thing that you did in all of our older campaigns, where you got really needlessly hyped up and said dumb shit?"
No, probably not. But I will give a recap.
Woohoo!
So, here's what I remember happening. We were, as far as I remember, we were still in Fox Hill. And did the murder happen? Did the guard get murdered this session or
That was
last session or
before.
the session
That was
before?
previously.
Oh no, we just left.
Everything
Fox
would
Hill
be
and we're heading to
previously, in
here.
fact.
Okay. Wait. Did we left off last session leaving Fox Hill, or was being in Fox Hill and doing the whole organization thing part of?
You
last
got
session?
organized last time too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we spent some of the session getting organized in Fox Hill, apparently, before leaving and heading back to the tomb to fight Skirnin.
Oh my gosh, we didn't actually get back to see what happened. Oh
Yeah,
no.
we haven't left
Everybody
yet.
could be dead.
Yeah, we haven't been back to the town yet.
So
oh
we
no.
Went to the tomb. We went to the tomb. We went into the crypt through the long stairway that went down, and we found Skern in his little hideout with his little buddies, and we fought him, and we won the fight, although almost did not win the fight. We almost lost the fight. But we did manage to beat out Skern, and we killed him.
Somebody
as
said
we
it's
know.
very important that you bring up the part where you rushed down Skern and blasted him point blank in the face.
Yeah, that wasn't. We did rush him down. We kind of. We pretty much just
Hi,
we
Micah.
killed his
Welcome
we
in.
killed his allies, and then we ran up to him and beat him to death. That's pretty much what we did.
I got the
My
full rush
bird
on him.
died.
Your bird
Knocked
did
his
yeah,
ass
die.
your bird,
over.
It's very
your
sad.
bird did die.
I'm
Yeah.
Such a
sad.
big loss.
Rip Airy.
Lost my
Alright.
macaron.
Well, with that being said, we can now take a look at the little screen we've got over here, and you guys are welcome to bring light back to what you were actually doing after you killed Skern and opened up this little coffin behind him full of gold.
Yeah. Oh my, oh my gosh, we still have the directional weird lighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, do you?
There.
My bad.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah,
me. I can
yeah.
remove that now. Actually, hang on.
Please do.
No, because I had Thalia facing
go.
the wall, so it was like there was nothing.
That worked for you?
Yeah.
Sorry about
Oh
that.
right. I was gonna look through that bookcase. That's what I was gonna do.
You were looking through this bookcase over here. I think
Yeah.
I did send you what you had found already. Actually,
Did you? Did
yeah,
you?
it was a couple books that didn't really stand out to you, and then one basically scrawling of the Cult of the Moon.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Great. More moon cult nonsense. We should burn this whole place down.
It's made
But
of rock.
alas,
How's
that
it gonna burn down stone?
that just means we
Melt.
have to be more determined, darling.
Just hotter. Just hotter fire. It's fine. Don't worry.
Correct.
So now that you're all kind of picking yourselves up off the ground, still blood caking your bodies.
Yeah, I
what
think
would
pretty
you-
much everybody's patched up. Is anybody
Yeah.
still bleeding to death? Like,
No.
I don't
Not
believe
bleeding
so.
to death.
huzzah.
I mean, I don't feel great, but I'm not bleeding out.
Well, that's good
I am
enough
a
for
right
me.
side better than I was a few minutes ago.
Well, I suppose we're not getting paid for solving this murder.
What do you call what we found in the coffin?
Yeah, we got our share out the coffin.
That's a loot, not payment.
About as good
Exactly.
as it gets,
That
because
is
it was
true.
probably all the money that you were promised.
Finally, little Miss Nature has something useful to say.
Hey, I've been doing this for a while.
That being
You should be the one asking questions.
that being said, we should probably go check on the town.
Yes.
Yes, I
While we were
agree.
dealing with this, I shudder to think of what may have transpired in our absence.
Yeah, we should hurry back. Take a look.
Hmm.
Make sure everything's okay.
Unless
Let's
mean-
do that.
we could spend honestly probably a day searching this lovely place, but I feel like that which has been presented is what there is. I'm just thankful that the majority of us are still standing.
Okay. Well, unless anybody has any objections, then sounds like you're headed back to town.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sure does.
I agree.
Well, we're heading back to what remains of the town.
The town should be fine.
That's a bold
Hopefully.
statement to make. What's left of the town?
Townsfolk. Well,
In
some of
theory.
the townsfolk are already gone.
The town itself, true, the town itself should be fine. But hopefully it's still standing.
Fingers crossed. All right.
Uh,
So you guys finally make your way out of the tomb. The daylight bleeding on your
Blast it.
eyes after that dank cave that you went down into. It's
None the worse for wear. Don't worry.
it's actually quite nice in spite of how much it sort of like burns for a second in your case, Thalia. It's
I
refreshing.
respectfully disagree. It is not refreshing.
It's refreshing to be somewhere where you're not in danger of being immediately bloodied.
I'll take that.
As you guys begin the trek back to town, you notice that the air just feels a little bit lighter after your accomplishments on the walk back.
Okay.
It's like you can finally breathe a sigh of relief after all the chaos that's been ensuing. And eventually, the town on the horizon, you see some familiar faces waiting for you over by the entrance.
All
And
alive, I assume.
Do they look hostile?
No, they do not look hostile.
Not.
Oh my gosh, and Skern's illusion is still holding.
I know, it's still there.
Oh my god. Skern's illusion? Oh,
Even in
right, my
death,
bad.
He concentrates.
Whoop. There it
Powerful.
goes.
What?
Fizzles
Just
out.
you can just make a permanent illusion. I'm sure there are permanent illusions.
Yeah. Oh, there absolutely are.
Just last until dispelled. We got Barkus, and who's this? Lily.
Lily.
Yeah, Lily. As you guys approach,
go.
they go. It was like a weight was lifted off of this town at some point. We all kind of felt it. I'm assuming that means whatever was going on, it's finally over with.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it, I think.
Arzoth,
I
you
think
look like shit.
Yeah, that happens.
And is that Kostu? Holy, how are you holding together?
He
Magic.
Clearly
he
friends.
needs
Lots,
some
Clearly.
extra attention.
lots and lots of magic. He'll be fine, I think. Aside from the trauma. But
I
you
hope
know.
so.
Here, I think we have a few potions in the guardhouse. I'll go see if I can rummage them up. Barkus here was really worried about you, Arzoth. And then Barkus just looks over to you, Arzoth, and nods and says, "You're okay?"
I'm gonna walk over and give him a big, bloody, squishy hug.
Oh, okay, you're very dirty.
wow.
Oh, okay.
Sure, that's exactly what he wants.
Brother.
I am a little man, but I'm sure it's nice.
Okay. Barkus, now covered in your dirt and grime, does one of those pat hugs, like he's returning it, but
Yeah.
clearly very like, oh, okay, yep, that's happening.
He's scaled.
So just to be clear, nothing happened in our absence. No attack, no meteor shower, no hordes of the undead, no massive earthquake, nothing of that nature.
There was one specific thing that happened.
Oh?
Yeah, believe it or not, Loisk supposedly, felt his magic returning to him. He, like I said, a weight felt like it was lifted on all of us, but Loisk said he suddenly felt a lot stronger.
Oh.
Oh no.
Interesting.
Could it be Skern was using some sort of sealing effect on the town?
Well, I mean, we did learn that Skern was using his magic in some form to fuel his ill deeds. So, I mean, it's possible he was siphoning his magic in a sort of way.
It is. With time and preparation, such a thing is certainly possible. Nasty work, though.
Lily goes over to you, Kostu, and hands
Because
you.
making soup with people in it is not nasty work.
Lily hands you,
Yeah.
Kostu, 3 potions of cure light wounds. It says, "Here."
Yes, but
Oh,
Clue.
Yes, but setting up a ritual to drain someone's magical talent and life force takes considerably more effort than butchering a corpse and turning it into stew.
sounds like you know about both.
Yeah, it does sound like you know about both.
Not something I prefer to do in either case, but
Well,
But something you
Interesting.
could do.
well, maybe.
Something you wouldn't do, I hope.
in any case, we're glad that you all made it back all right. I'm afraid we can't really give you the payment that you were promised. When I was poking around in there, I found that the coffers were entirely lifted from our little courthouse fund.
Don't
Uh,
worry. I believe we found those already.
Suspected that might be the case.
Well, in any case, we'll still do what we can for you. How about one night of celebration? We can organize things for something tomorrow, or maybe the day after. Give you guys a chance to rest up a little bit.
A chance to
That would
rest
be
would be appreciated.
very appreciated.
But what will you guys do after this?
Well, that depends on what y'all have got to tell me. As for Barkus here, Barkus turns to Lily as he says this. I was thinking that maybe it's time the kid got escorted to another town. Barkus looks over to Lily and goes, Lily, I'm gonna stay here. You sure? Yeah, he looks over to you, Arzoth, and then back to Lily. He goes, I'm gonna become another town guard. Somebody's got to protect this place.
Oh, Arzoth is gonna beam with pride.
I'm gonna go over to Costa's gonna go over to him and smile at him and try to not look like a complete disaster. And he's gonna say, "Well, if you ever change your mind and would like to go to college, know that you have my support." And I'll hand him. I don't know how many gold pieces did I pick up?
I think you
Let's see, I have
picked up
150.
like
I picked up like 150, so I'll hand him a solid 5 gold.
he takes it.
Nice.
Sort of. Let's actually, yeah. You said you wanted to try to not look as fucked up as possible. Just for the fun of it, let's have you roll a single 20. Let's see what
Okay.
happens. On a scale of 1 to 20, how fucked up do you look? Or how not fucked up do you look in this
Find
case?
out.
You do your best. It's, given your
Well,
condition,
Probably
it's
not
kind of to
great.
be
I mean,
expected.
I was just almost dead.
Yeah,
so.
he sort of hesitantly takes the gold and says, "Do you not need this to buy medical supplies?
You'll
Like
be
stitches?"
fine.
I'll be all right. Thank you, though. I want you. I know that losing your father is difficult, and I hope that you can find a way to be all right.
Barkus
Speaking
looks at you
of,
and nods and smiles.
that that actually reminds me. You wanted to know who was responsible for the death of your father, yes?
Barkus turns to look at you, Thalia, and says, "Yeah, of course. You found
Well,
out?"
I mean, well, yes. Uh, quite simply, it was the mayor, but more specifically, it was the cult of the god of the end times, the Mad Moon, followers of Groitus himself. Nasty fellow.
Greatest. Shit. We've only heard
I
the instances of everybody going insane from looking at the moon. Weren't all of his followers werewolves?
not exactly. Thalia kind of rubs the back of her head. The point is, whatever Skirn was planning, I'm sure it ended with the destruction of this town, if not the region. So you should be thankful. Your father didn't. Your father slowed him down and didn't perish in vain.
Barkus looks up to you. And, well, probably more like, how tall is Thalia?
Thalia is. I need to check. Thalia is only 5'7". Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay, yeah. Barkus just looks at you then.
yeah.
And he sort of just looks at the ground for a second, then looks back up and nods. And says, "Thank you. Thank you." And with that, Lily goes, "Well, you guys are free to rest at the over at our headquarters, or to get a room basically anywhere else in town. There's a lot of spaces opened up now. I'll talk with the others about getting something set up for tomorrow. After that, I was hoping, with what you've told me, if it's following the Cult of Groitus, we got to report this."
Most
Report
definitely.
it.
Well, Westlick is about a week's travel from here. If we follow the road right, we can pass by Wimegrotto along the way. And feel it's important that we do our due diligence to warn that there's cultists in the area that have gone so far as to invade these towns. I'm especially worried about Wimegrotto, as it's a frontier town, just like ours. It may still be along the same path, but it's a concern.
I think one has to be very careful about relaying that sort of information.
Remember, Skern was the mayor of this town. There's no telling what positions their agents managed to infiltrate.
Yeah, that does
After
worry.
all, this is
That does worry me as well. But the good news is I am actually friends with the mayor of Wimegrotto. He's who taught me how to shoot a gun. I think we can trust him if I'm going with you to relay the information.
The other thing is, I think it's very important that we not suspect everyone or cause an, any kind of hysterical panic. This could very well just be an isolated incident.
indeed. Perhaps it is their intention that we should incite revolt against all sort of established powers.
It
That
being
would-
isolated doesn't add up. Where did the meat come from in the soup?
People,
Which people?
the people who were murdered.
We saw Claude's body.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't look to me like there were significant portions of it missing.
It is possible that they were digging up
And Vernon was killed
dug
the
up in the
day
graveyard.
after we ate the soup.
Well, that wouldn't
Hmm.
make any sense for him to dig up from the graveyard. We haven't had any deaths here in, well, a long time. It's a small town, as you can tell.
Did you have any way of preserving corpses?
The only one who would
After
be able
you
to do
bury them.
that is maybe Loisk, but
And he's too recent in addition to have actually done so.
you got it now.
Skern himself may have preserved bodies, but I suspect that the body may have come from the body which was consumed in the soup may have come from elsewhere.
There was also a very recent bandit attack. I'm sure someone could have vanished mysteriously under the circumstances.
Looks like you dodged a bullet there, Colt. So to speak.
Yeah, seems like it.
I very much prefer
Speaking of
you
which, Colt,
not being soup.
you have more than earned your freedom. I don't know what you'll do with it now, but you're free to go. Lily reaches out her hand as if to offer you a handshake.
All right.
Who will
I'll take the handshake.
All
who
right.
will lead this town now that Skern is
Well, we'll have
unfit to do so?
we'll have to have a new vote for mayor, but in all likelihood, it'll be Kobrak. Frankly, I have no plans to stick around here much longer after all that.
Understandable.
Barkus, you sure you're staying? He turns to her and nods. Well, there you have it.
And Arazoth, will you stay?
Well, I am, I guess, the guard captain now, and I watch over Barkus, so I mean, I have nothing to do but support this town and continue on our little mission to finish out this warning we're gonna go send off, or make sure everything's good on that front.
Ooh, the
See this
spooky
through.
cultists are coming. Don't let them
Well,
murder you.
Who will guard the town while you and Lily are away,
Well,
lest the bandits return?
Oh, that's easy. If Lois is half as powerful as he seems to think he is,
yeah.
then the answer is Lois.
We have a very powerful wizard now.
All right. Well then, good enough for me. Well, I'm going to try to at least not look like death.
Of course. You're more than welcome to use the guards' quarters or any other of the now abandoned houses. Well, there's only real one that's abandoned. Barkus, you still want to sleep alone there, or? And Barkus goes, well, if they need a place to stay, they can stay in my home. That's fine.
Go.
There you have it. With
I'm
that,
gonna go to the well, grab some water.
by all means. Lily
Haul
looks
it.
over to you, Arzoth, as everyone's sort of going about their own way. Speaking of which, where is everyone all going right now?
I'm going to get water and try to clean myself off somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe I'll go to Claude's house. Is Claude's house right here?
Yeah. Or no, that is Claude's house is the one next to that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to Claude's house and try to look as presentable as I can with having just almost died.
Understandable. All right. Chad is already trying to figure out who's going to be the mayor next. They're like election art.
Election
no.
art. Let's
Oh
go.
no!
All right. We'll take it turn by turn. Who's going where? Thalia, what are you doing?
Okay, so Thalia actually is going to she's gonna go and check out the church and make sure that everything is sort of above board there between like what they found and with Skern's influence being removed. She's gonna do a very, very thorough sweep of the place.
Okay. While you're doing that, Meredith, what are you doing?
I'm gonna find a shovel and bury my bird.
Understandable.
Oh.
Depressing, but understandable.
Depressing, yes. I will take one of her feathers, and it will join those of her ancestors in a little hairpin that she has.
Okay.
Do I notice her
Well-
digging?
We'll get to that.
Depends.
Vico,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Do I notice Thalia going to the church?
Yeah, you could probably catch her.
I'll keep an eye on Thalia.
Okay.
Wow.
Colt, what about you?
buddy?
Most trustworthy party.
What's Colt doing?
I don't know yet. What's Arzoth doing? I have yet to decide.
Well, I thought Lily was gonna talk to me, so
Yeah, Lily's.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Lily's kind of.
I
hanging
have
around
things
waiting
to do
for-
after that.
that's fair. Do I know that Meredith is going to bury their bird or no?
I guess.
Unless you
everybody
are
would-
actually looking for her,
Yeah, I feel
she
like
would not let people know.
All right. Well,
you might hear
I
some
guess Colt-
shovel noises if Meredith is exactly where she's, on the map
Yeah.
there.
I
Like
guess.
here-ish.
Okay.
I guess Colt is gonna go into the tavern because he has nothing better to do.
All right. Arzoth, we'll start with you here because Lily was gonna have a conversation with you. She says, "You did good finding these adventurers, Arzoth. You make a good
Yeah,
fit
they,
for them, surprisingly.
They lived up to the help I asked for, that's for sure.
Be honest with me. you sure you want to stick around here and keep acting as a town guard? I know you're worried about Barkus, but kid's making his own decisions. He's capable of handling himself. I know you've been wanting to have some more exciting adventures for a while now. Though
Maybe we'll stick around for a couple days and help him with the transition a little bit at least. But I feel like he would probably be alright here in your hands.
my hands, I'm not sticking around either.
No, but you'll probably be back here more long term than I will be.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Maybe. In that case, you do plan on sticking with them after all this?
Maybe. I guess we'll see how things go.
Well, like I said, I'll accompany you guys to Weimgrado when the time comes, but till then, let's just celebrate, enjoy ourselves for the next couple days, and I'm just glad you're alive. And Lily wraps her arms around you to give you a hug.
I give her a
Aw.
hug
Big
back.
wholesome.
All right. Well, I am going to go back to my place, pull out an old bottle of scotch. You go do you. And with that, Lily makes her way back to her house.
Alright. I do have things I want to go do.
Okay. What were you wanting to do?
Alright, I have two stops I need to make. I need to find the two people that are in the same place perfectly enough.
Perfect.
Alright. I'm gonna shove my way in here.
So first, let's before that happens, I feel like
Yeah.
let's let Thalia and Vico have a little conversation on
Oh
their
yeah,
own.
I
if they
guess
want,
you guys want to
'cause
do your
they've been
thing
there
in
a
there.
while.
Yeah.
Be gone, dwarf.
Punished. Great conversation. All right, moving along.
10 out of 10.
Oi. No, but Thalia mostly is just like looking to see if there like she's conducting like the most thorough search that she has done
Yeah.
since
Let's
being in
just-
Fox.
Let's just
Yeah,
assume you
just-
took 20. Like you're really
Yeah.
digging.
Lights
Yeah.
off, eyeballs peeled.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
is Vico just observing, or
Oh, if he
He's not
turns on
saying
the lights.
he's not saying anything. He
Gotcha.
doesn't turn off the lights. He knows you well enough for that, and I do have dark vision. Just so everyone knows. I should say that I do have dark vision. No, but
Based
he's
alert.
he's just kind of giving that look of like an authority figure that doesn't fully trust you what you're doing. So they're letting you kind of do your own thing, but you do feel like someone's looking over your shoulder.
I'm probably closer to a chaplain than anyone else in this godforsaken town.
that is
And
objectively correct?
I do want a chaplain for who exactly and for what cause?
Oh, don't worry about that too much. It'll make your head hurt. It certainly makes my head hurt on a daily basis. And unfortunately, if I told you in detail, it might be hazardous to your health. For now, just I can certainly tell you that I have a vested interest in making sure that Groidus has no more influence in this town, and that the people are free to use this place as they wish.
Do you think I don't trust you?
Oh, I know you don't trust me, and I appreciate that distrust. It's a sign of respect among my people.
I don't know much about your people. I don't know if I trust you or if I don't trust you, but I know you're clearly someone. You're clearly more than just a little elf who walked up into this completely coincidentally with no stakes in the matter at all. And that is interesting.
I have a bone to I have several bones to pick with the cult of Groidus. And you can probably gather that I once may have counted myself, but no longer.
And with that, I think
That-
now's a good time for Arzat to come in.
Oh, I get to interrupt.
Yes.
I'm gonna open the door. I'm not even knocking.
As soon as
Bonk.
Thalia like instinctively recoils from the light and shoots Arzov. If looks could kill, like he would be at negative hit
Oh.
points right now.
Oh, Thalia, don't look at me like that. I come bearing gifts.
Yes.
She hisses
I'm
like a cat, I imagine.
Not quite. Not quite.
Fairly
walk
She's
over-
not a
close.
vampire.
I walked over to Thalia first since just spoke to her first, and I want to hold out the shield that I picked up for her.
Ah, this is a lovely offering, but I believe I don't think I can accept this.
It has the skull and moon inlay on it.
I suppose that does change things.
It's a
She
buckler.
kind of. I hardly feel up to carrying this, but I suppose after a night's rest, she reluctantly takes it and is like she's got detect magic at this point. Like she's is it magical? Like is it pinging at all?
No, it is just a holy symbol.
Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. She shoves
Just
that
for
in the
you.
bottom of her backpack and makes a sign against a bunch of things. Like about 5 separate warning gestures from 3 different faiths.
Okay, you guys see Thalia throw up the Crips, the Bloods, one
No,
of those
no,
kiss her
abs-
lips and send it to God
Nice.
things, the Scout
Sweet.
salute.
Awesome. Alright.
And then do one of those those hand bird
Naruto
things.
magic.
Yeah, she's in some jitsu right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are the worst.
Alright, now I'm gonna
From-
walk over to
from-
Vico because I have something for him too, actually.
Okay.
Oh.
And I want to hand him the sickle that I got off of Skern.
Oh, he doesn't get the obviously cursed thing. I see how it is.
Vico, you have been handed a sickle.
Thalia makes a small note in her grimoire.
I will send you the sickle's special ability and its name over Discord.
It's pretty neat.
They got
It is kind of nice.
looked at it. It's kind of interesting thing. This is some sort of special weapon, I take it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you could definitely use it better than I can, for sure.
That weapon you have, it's quite the thing. It doesn't seem to it doesn't seem to care about pesky things like smoke, darkness, the fickle finger of fate.
I do like being in smoke and darkness.
Yes. But I think as long as you were wielding that, hypothetically, it would be those things would be no boon to your enemy.
Hi, Slash.
Oh, thank you very much, Airsoft.
Okay.
You're very welcome.
And while you guys do your thing, Kostu seems to have finished cleaning himself up in the old abandoned House of Claude and made his way to the bar where Colt is. So let's
Yep,
go
I did
over
that.
there.
Well, howdy.
Well, Colt, good work. I heard that you were a key in me not dying. So Thanks for that. Let me buy you something.
You don't need to worry about that. Get yourself something. You're the one who almost died.
You guys do
I-
realize that it's
I
on the
intend
house
to.
right now, right? Least we
Oh,
can do for
alright.
our aspiring heroes. You'll drink free once tonight, just to get yourselves a little something. Tomorrow, that's when we'll make sure you drink for free all night.
All right. Well, I'll take something.
Sure, what do you want?
Something stiff. Something that will make sure I sleep despite the horrors that I've seen today.
You watch as Kobrak pulls out a bottle of gin from the bottom shelf, a small shot glass, and pours directly into it and hands it to you. This ought to do the trick.
I will down it.
It's a stiff drink, exactly as expected.
Alcoholic coffee.
Is it a juniper forward or a citrus forward gin?
Very important.
Why would you say that to me? Why would you put me in that position, Tree?
How dry is it?
Yeah, is
Dry.
it?
It's smooth. It's a smooth dry.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, so it's
Nice.
like a citrus forward Spanish
Okay.
style gin. Got it.
Cool. Got it.
I'm about to citrus
So
forward my fist
is it
into
more
your
like
face. Stop.
is it more like a pumpkin spice latte, or
Goodness.
is it more like a macchiato?
Literally
with
just a
caramel
drink,
chips?
guys. Chill out. Let's
I'm going
Sorry.
insane.
move on to something else.
They're bullying me. Oh.
Let's
Okay.
move on to what Colt's drinking. What's Colt drinking?
Yeah. What does Colt want to order from old Kobrak?
I don't know yet.
Somebody called him Coat Rack in chat.
Let's
Based.
go. What do you got?
He has the horns for it.
Oh no!
Cobra!
Based
Oh,
Cobra
on-
I'm-
art
I'm-
coming up. He's gonna have coats on.
Okay, Colt's talking to me. Hold up.
Wonk.
Was that enough? Was that drink enough?
I mean, honestly, I just want to go to bed, bro. I'm kind of dying.
That's fair. Why don't you have my drink too?
All right. What about you, though? Don't you? I imagine you want something to forget all the horrors of the day. Did you see those guys' necks? Goodness.
Yeah, I have, but
Slashbait,
guys did
thank
it
you
for
so
me.
much. For that donation, if you would like to give a hero point to one of the party members, please let us know who it is. Everybody,
babe.
make sure to say thank you to Slashbait for that $10 donation.
Thanks, Slash
Thanks.
Babe. We love
And shout out to Slash
you.
Blade for being great.
Thank you.
I love geese. Geese is the best unit in Fire Emblem 6. I love the pirates. I love geese.
Gosh.
You know, I think
Alright,
you
lies.
with your own
Good.
opinion,
Man has
you
lied.
you
Laying
give
on
the
a
hero
little
point
but
to
alright, okay.
without any sort of bias.
That might be
This
going a
is
little
so-
far, but alright.
Okay. The pandering
stop
is a
sucking the-
little hefty.
Stop sucking chat's cock. I mean, come on, man.
Oh, I gotta.
Merciful heavens.
Anyway, yeah, Slash,
Let's
if
be real.
you, if you want to give anyone a hero point, just say the name of who it is, and we'll mark it down. But, until then, Colt, what are you getting for costume?
Well, I'm looking at up the costume.
I'm good with I've had one. You take one.
You don't want it? Okay.
I'm alright. I'm really good.
Yeah, give me your most refreshing glass of water.
Wow.
What a, that's what you do with your free drink. Got it. Cool.
Kobrak pours you a glass of water and says, "Here you go, on the house," and he winks.
Thank you.
Uh,
Cold iron.
Arazoth, you got a hero point.
Oh, sick.
Colt Irons is hydrated now. Congratulations.
Yeah.
No
Alright.
longer in danger of
Well-
becoming Colt jerky.
We'll move over to Meredith burying her dear friend.
Very solemn moment.
That's so sad.
Very solemn moment. She is going to take a feather, and actually no, two. One will be used later. She's got like a little ornament like that pins her hair back. She's going to affix one of the feathers to that ornament, and put it back alongside the feathers of Ares' ancestors. After she's finished burying the body, she's going to sing a song, like a little dirge that I have not fully written yet, but it
That's
is in
totally
Druidic,
okay.
so none of you would understand it anyway.
Okay. You
And after that is done, I'm just gonna head back into the bar.
yeah, you have a solemn moment of peace for your fallen friend, and then make your way back into the bar. Which
Hmm.
means the party is now at a perfect even split between 3 of you in the church and 3 of you in the bar.
Very,
Nick.
very funny.
Classic D&D
So I
trope.
will let you guys decide who we're focusing on first here.
I think we flip a coin.
Flip a coin? Alright.
Yeah,
Do we have a coin flipper? Hang on. I have Google for this.
Just roll a d2.
Alright. Screw you. This is more fun. Alright. So, I'm going to flip the coin. Who wants heads?
Bar
Sure.
takes
I want
it.
hand.
Alright. Church is heads. Bar is tails. Alright, it's heads.
The church it is.
Ah,
Did-
yes, held in the church.
Speaking of the church, did Thalia manage to turn up anything with her, like... with her 27 perception?
1 second here. I'm going
Yeah.
to pull up the hero points page for Slash there, so we
My
can take a look
computer
at it.
just
There you
died.
go.
Very
Yeah.
sad.
Okay. Yeah, you find some sort. You find two things essentially. One,
Mhm.
you find. You know what? I should probably DM you this, shouldn't I?
Probably.
I will do that.
You know.
We don't keep secrets for each other, right?
Never.
I mean, Thalia's all about sharing information. It's not like she's kept any major secrets from the party or anything.
Which
Huh.
nobody has discussed yet.
Okay.
Well, no. She's discussed it with Vico, or at least brought it up to Vico.
Arzop hasn't discussed it, but he obviously knows there's a connection. He's given you all the shit that has anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Costa's an open book. I don't think he's kept any secrets.
Yeah, but aside from the whole cult history thing, like Thalia has been pretty straightforward. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I hate it here. I hate it so much here.
Cool.
And there you go.
Is worshipping Groit like a common thing here, or just kind of
No,
Skern was
No.
the only one?
no, it
No.
is generally, venerating the god of apocalypses and the end times, not very popular. Considering his central tenet is everybody's doomed, and we should hope for the end to come as soon as possible.
We love
Like,
death.
not so much death as like cessation of existence.
So, how's your search going, Thalia?
Well, this is delightful. Skern was apparently corresponding to a woman, though I can't exactly make out what that was about. But furthermore, remember that lady that Claude was attempting to draw in his dreams, and she
Yes.
rummages in her she shows Vico and Arzov this portrait. I do believe that this may be the identity of Skirn's pen pal, confidant, someone important.
Contact.
Not a bad theory.
It means that I have more work to do. I was hoping to just be able to part ways with the rest of you and go out on strike out on my own, but
Oh, well, we're
it's
glad to have your help around a little longer, Thalia.
I wish I could say that the feeling was mutual.
Roasted.
If only because you all have a knack for attracting the sort of thing I'm tasked with rooting out, but really don't look forward to finding. Like I've encountered 3, 4 holy symbols of the Mad Moon so far, and that's 4 too many for an honest week of work, frankly.
I think we can at least agree on that, Thalia.
I mean, ideally, I suppose this might imply that I would be terrible at my job, but I would prefer to spend a month finding nothing and having my suspicions be unfounded.
Do you guys think the pen
Unf-
pals were sharing soup recipes?
Probably.
Oh
Wouldn't
no.
doubt it.
I mean, they almost certainly were, but
At least this church hasn't been consecrated in the name of the Mad Moon, desecrated, however, just like for all its purpose. At the end of the day, it's still a building.
And we love
Are those sort of things you are also capable of doing?
Oh, that would it's a little bit outside of my wheelhouse. I'm less of a formal religious figure and more a practical practitioner.
Oh, and you got kicked out.
Well, that I do believe they would refer to me as an apostate for that. But yes.
And with that, I think we can move back to the bar for a little bit.
Yay, bar.
bar.
Yeah, drinking.
Yeah, the bar.
Meredith comes in looking a bit solemn.
Hey Meredith, what's up?
I just buried my friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Deeply sorry for your loss, friend.
Thank
You
you.
want to have a toast for him?
No. I've already toasted her memory and song.
Fair enough.
Very well.
And with that,
I don't make a habit. I can't say I make a habit of such things, not recently. But if you have any wine, I would appreciate it.
Should go ask the barkeep.
Yes, no, she is directing that last one to the barkeep.
Oh,
Kobrak looks over to you and says, "Got just the thing for you. Aged elven wine." He pulls out a bottle from underneath and simply hands it to you and says, "It's yours."
Thank you. This is the second time one of my characters has gotten old wine as loot. I love this. All right. Does it mark on the bottle how old this is?
Yes, it shows that it is a bottle from 1526.
How many years ago was that?
274.
Holy shit, that is much older
Damn.
than I am. That is much older than I
Super
am.
old.
That's older than Thalia is.
It is going to taste exquisitely like shit.
I mean,
Excuse you. It is elven wine. It is meant to be aged for far longer than this.
it needs another 50 years at least.
I'll last that long.
No, it's yeah. They hand you the bottle, and
Hmm.
then Kobrak says to you, "I do hope it's to your liking. It's the oldest vintage I've got here."
My compliments to the bartender. This is much older than I am.
Yes, well, I tend to find that wine is best when it's much older than we are.
A truly impressive feat given my race. I suppose this will do nicely. Thank you, Kobrak.
Of course. Well then,
I'm going to talk to the farmers.
you're gonna talk to the farmers. All right.
I say, so, what will you do?
Well,
And I look at them.
first one to speak up is Jonathan, and he very excitedly goes, "Well, now that all that chaos is done with, think I could return to just manning the farm. Not much else to do. We've laid down roots here. It's time to keep them growing." And Eric goes, "Ugh, he's right. Not that I'm particularly fond of every creep show that happened here, but we ain't moving. And hell,
You're not
we ain't
worried?
Of course we're worried. But hey, what good is that gonna do us?"
True enough. Well, I wish you all well. I don't know that I'll be here for long, but hopefully before I leave here, I will feel like I'm not on the brink of death.
Jonathan reaches out to shake your bloodied stump of a hand.
I shake it and I say, pleasure to have helped. Rooted
I'm-
out,
I'm just
whatever
happy
this was.
to I'm just happy to have had some fresh faces in town, you know. The next time y'all come by, you make sure to drop by and we'll give you a fresh head of lettuce.
Much appreciated.
Well, it's about time I get off to bed. What about you, Eric? He says, "I'm gonna stay around here and drink. Not like anybody expects anything else of me anyway." He's a funny one. Alrighty then.
Well, Kobrak, I got a question.
What's up?
Does it usually just end up being you and Eric over there at the end of the day?
Honestly, yes. It usually does. Occasionally, Lily joins us. Arzoth's been in here every once in a while, too, but, he's less of a drinker than you'd think, honestly. Maybe he just
not
doesn't
really
like my
surprised.
brew.
No, I'm not surprised. Arzoth is a paladin.
So that means what? That he's a nerd? A giant nerd?
No,
Oh!
no, I never said that. I don't know. Usually the religious types don't like to drink very much, and if they do, it's usually in moderation.
Well,
Especially paladins. They don't want to make a fool of themselves.
I suppose it's not our place to judge. In any case, Kobrak pours out a small glass with some sort of clear liquid that you can't quite make out on the bottle. He then puts out two more and says, "Here, one for you, and one for me. And cheers to a successful mission on your part, and to many more adventures to come."
I can cheer to that. Coltine is
Yes.
going to pick up the drink and join him in that cheer.
All right. Tink.
The cheers commence.
At this point, Lily makes her way over to the church and says, "Hey, y'all. Sun's starting to wind down. You ready to call it in?"
Call it in. Why, if the sun's setting, that means we should just be getting started, yes?
Well, the
She's
party's
only-
some
tomorrow.
drinks.
Proud moment.
Oh. Oh, yes, I suppose that makes sense. Having things convene at nightfall would be rather nonsensical.
Big
Well, especially when y'all are still covered in your wounds, I would at least like you to get a chance to dress up in something clean if we're gonna do this.
Fair enough. No. Frankly, the idea of grand festivals isn't exactly my personal forte, but I'm sure everyone else will enjoy it a great deal.
Oh, don't worry,
And she
Thalia. I'm pretty sure I can find you a dress. Come on.
Uh,
And then
Yes,
Lily
what-
starts
yes.
dragging you by the arm over to her place.
this is
Hell
not-
yeah.
What? She kind of
Don't
she
worry,
kind of
it's full of
protests.
nice jewels. It'll look real pretty with the rhinestones.
She's trying to resist, but she's like over encumbered and with 6 strength right now because of the fatigue.
So
So
she's
like,
just kind of getting dragged into it.
yes.
All right.
Oh no.
What are the rest of you doing tonight?
ahead
I'm gonna
over
go
you
turn
with
in.
everybody else.
I will likewise turn in to my
And Cobra.
little setup
All right.
under the tree.
Arzoth, you pass by Kostu and Meredith on the way.
I give him a nod as they walk past.
I'm assuming Vico, same thing, heading to the bar. Yeah. All right. Oh. Glad you two could make it in. Planning on spending the night with old Kobrak?
Oh, at least a little bit. It's been a rough one. Give me a mug of ale.
Aye, aye. Your finest. And he pulls out an entire bottle of ale. Mug of ale.
Bottle
Thank
ale.
you kindly.
Someone's fancy.
Yeah, why get a mug dirty? I know he's gonna down the whole thing after what happened tonight. Just judging by the wounds.
Man, after losing Vernon, I kind of need it.
I understand. You were always rather close to him.
He was like a brother to me.
Well then. What about you, Vico? What can old Kobrak do for you? I'm gonna start calling him
Mug.
Coat-Rack, I swear to God. Chad keeps saying it, and it's messing with me. Alright.
Mostly
A mug of
slash.
ale would be nice. I don't need an entire bottle.
Alright, just a mug for you then. And he
I'm a
goes
bit of
over to the
a
tap.
bit of a lightweight, I'm afraid.
He goes over to the tap while chuckling to himself a little bit as he said that. Gets a mug ready for you and brings it over to your table. Here you go.
And I just kind of look over to Arazoth. It's like I can't say I knew these people very well, but there's a lot of people in a lot of towns that end up in these very bad situations, and the fact that we're even trying to make a difference means the world to them, even if things don't always work out. So don't beat yourself up too much about it.
No, I agree. At least we can't let their deaths be in vain. Gotta make something come of this.
Drink to that. Can't say I was expecting this out of your little job.
To be honest, I didn't expect it to be this big of a job either.
I wasn't expecting to shoot the mayor, but here we are.
I wasn't expecting to tackle him either, but I mean, hey, we all end up in weird places.
Yeah, speaking of that, what actually came of Skern?
I killed him.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's dead.
Yeah,
Well, I assume this was done in good conscience.
Yeah, as soon as we walked in, he was gonna try and kill us. So I mean, it was an unfortunate thing that had to be done. He was behind the murders of the rest of our town's friends, and
Understandable.
it had to happen.
It's a shame that that's how it went, but nonetheless, thank you. Well then, enjoy your drinks. Tomorrow night, I have it set up so you can all drink the night away. Until then, I believe I heard your friend Thalia protesting from around the block. So I am...
Oh no.
Dare I ask if the rest of you also need any clothes for the next night's attire?
Set of common clothes I can at least change into.
Fair enough. I mean, Arzath, you live here.
I mean, yeah,
You
not
you
rich
don't
though.
have more clothes?
Say Arzath.
I'm a
This
town
house is
guard. Who
yours
do you think
anyway.
I am? I live in the
Town-
guardhouse. I have like nothing.
Wear your guard uniform. That's semi-official.
I mean, yeah, I guess I could wear my uniform.
I'm sure it would look very heroic.
Ah, you're probably not wrong. That would be good luck. That would be good luck.
I'm more worried about Colt here. He's kind of been a prisoner for a little bit.
Well, that doesn't matter. My current attire is, I believe, dressy enough for most
Yes.
occasions.
Yes, if it wasn't covered in holes.
And blood.
Well, that's fixable.
Veer, would you mind, you're kind of eating the mic.
Um,
Okay, thank you. That's
I'm sure the holes are
fixable in one
fixable
night.
within the night.
you got your work cut out for you there, Colt.
I mean, to be fair, who says I'm going to fix it by tomorrow?
Parties tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Look,
Okay.
look.
Colt,
here's the
I
deal.
may have some old nice clothes that you could get into. Vico, do you need some as well, or will you be alright?
Well, my clothes don't have any blood on them and no holes, so I think you're fine. And he just looks down, and it's like it's the most adventurous. It's the ugly greens and browns of someone who travels.
You see, there's like a forced smile on Kobrak's face, which nearly falters into a frown as you say that. Like he's really struggling to be like, yes, I'm sure that will do nicely. In any case, I'll see what I can do for you, Colt.
Look. I appreciate it, but I don't feel like it's worth it, honestly.
Colt, you want to look nice for your first or second night as a free man at a party?
I'll take 3
You don't
months.
want to wear that raggedy thing.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, I mean, the entire town's already seen me like this.
Yeah, but
Hell,
now
I
you're a
went into-
hero. You helped save the town.
Yeah.
You don't want to show up looking like that. Ragamuffin?
Eric sort of chuckles as you say that. Ragamuffin.
Look.
I might have something from my daughter's wedding that he could fit into.
There you go. He'll fix you up nice and clean.
He would look good in a dress.
That's what I was thinking. Well, if you decide you're feeling up to trying that bold adventure, we'll pull it out for you. I'm going home.
Alright, you have a good night, drunkard.
Man, he's funny when he's not a menace.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But look, seriously though, you don't have to go through so much trouble. I mean, you guys have bigger things to focus on anyway.
The whole party, that's the focus right now. We're not focusing on anything else until after the party.
Sure.
That's fair.
Well then, if you do request any assistance, I'll be here. That goes for you as well, Vico. Arzath, if you wouldn't mind before you bleed out, potentially speaking to your elven friend and the blonde man about potentially dressing up nicely as well. Only if they
Yes.
can manage it, of course.
I'll have a word with them at some point.
Well then, that being said, he gestures to the window and you notice that it is transitioned from the sun falling to the moon rising. I think it's about time we all packed it in, don't you?
I want to check my pocket watch and see what time it is.
11 p.m.
Yeah, you're right. It's almost past 11.
I think it's time for a sleep.
That's fair. Alright, I'll see you guys in the morning.
Alright, where's everyone going to sleep? Well, Colt, that's fairly obvious. Go right into Claude's bed. Hop right in there.
Just sleep in the dead man's bed.
I
Classy.
need to light a fire first, obviously.
Mm.
Just moved in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Vico, where do you want
Where
to...
were we? What were the options? Where
Wherever.
did we sleep last time?
You slept in the other guardhouse with Koshtu last time.
You can take Skirn's old house since he's dead.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Which one is
That's
this?
That's gonna
That's-
be down here.
this one. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Surely
that's
that
Good
absolutely
idea.
good.
Christ.
No,
They're
that's
just
absolutely good.
flexes.
Surely staying in that house, nothing could go wrong.
All
with that.
right.
Okay, guys. Okay.
There we go.
Oh man.
Those
All
don't
right.
no.
Wait, who gets the double bed? Whose house is that?
That is Kobrak's house.
Yo,
Okay.
Cobra be kind of loaded.
Yes.
That's what happens when you have the only successful business in town.
I wish I had a house.
Yo, Lily has double bed.
Lily does have a double bed.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ha 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 ha.
You don't have to stay the night, Thalia, but you are staying for quite a while as Lily goes through their drawer with you and is kind of in an unexpected princess mode right now, where she's like
Oh,
playing
no.
dress up a little bit.
Oh no!
She's like, oh man, I haven't had a friend to do this with in a long time. This is kind of nice.
Talia is like extremely because she's not the sort of person who enjoys any kind of like ostentation or anything. Like she dresses like a monk, for God's sake. Like
But
she like the
A
more
monk, like, taking advantage
ornamented
of unarmed
these
defense?
dresses are, the more she eyes them with suspicion. And she's like, "That would you can't even move in that. What if you're ambushed? How do you even is this
well,
practical?"
that's why I use guns, Thalia. If I'm ambushed, I don't need to get up close and personal.
Not all of us have firearms
I
to
can
defend us.
I wouldn't be too worried about that in the near future. Wyme Grotto has plenty of selections of firearms. If you're interested in training, I'll help you. But in the meantime, let's find you something else nice. If that's a little too tight for you, I understand. We'll find you something with a little bit more wiggle room. How about a two-piece?
Oh no. She's just she's going to settle on something that's like relatively conservative and understated in the grand scheme of things.
Okay.
Like
Lily goes,
no,
now that ultimately does still look nice. Not quite as showy as I was hoping, but it gets the point across. Very business casual. All right, now let me do your hair. And she pulls
Oh,
out
no.
an old brush.
Oh no.
Oh. Have you seen? Okay, I think she definitely needs to wash it first. Like, not gonna
Well,
lie.
there's the tub.
Oh no.
Oh.
Probably is going to actually. She's going to attempt to very diplomatically be like, my hair is fine, thank you.
Now, you just went down into a dank dungeon and y'all came back covered in muck and blood. You think I'm not gonna have you wash yourself up before we go to a party?
There's a fountain in the back that
And
should work.
there's a pool right there.
Ah, I just don't see the need for. Please, just
You don't
trust
see
me
the
on
need
this
to
one.
look a little pretty. Come on. You have such nice hair. Let me take care of it for you.
She's frantically trying to. Uh, I quite frankly, looking pretty is not on the list of things that are important.
If you trust me, I promise you'll like it more than you think you will. You're bound to get a lot of compliments.
At the phrase "trust me," she kind of instinctively reaches for her dagger, only to find that she did. The
Didn't have
spirits are
it.
plaguing. Well, the spirits are plaguing her, so it takes her like way too much. So naturally, nothing is ever at hand when reaching for it. So she realizes
go-
it's like Yeah, it's not there.
Lily looks at you and goes, "Oh, come on now. It's not worth stabbing me over it." And
I wouldn't have. She's very clearly. She's going to try to be as evasive as possible. Like, the problem is, like, Thalia would try to avoid this to the best of her ability, but she's not particularly trained. She's trained in subterfuge, but not, like, talking her way around people.
so she eventually gives in. It's very much the introvert, the extrovert in the same room
Actu-
together.
Yes, this is.
All right. Eventually,
Oh,
the
no.
time passes, and you are. I would assume. Do you feel that Thalia would eventually have given in and been talked into like getting her
Well,
hair taken care of,
actu-
or she would escape before that?
Actually, here, let's just do this. She would have gone with it. Like,
Okay.
it'd be a coin toss, but she's tired. She very nearly died. She saved about 3 people from dying today. She doesn't have it in her to argue about this.
Fair enough. You yeah, in that case Lily brushes your hair. It's actually it gets out some tangles you didn't realize were in there, and it comes out looking shinier and healthier than ever. You realize it's gotten a little bit longer than you realized.
Oh no.
Now,
This
I bet that looks
this
and
isn't
feels a
tactic.
lot better.
I don't think this is tactically sound.
Who cares if it's tactically sound? Sometimes it's just nice to have soft hair.
If you insist.
And I do.
She's going to slink off to attempt to retire somewhere that is not here.
Okay. She does so.
Yeah. Like, she will literally, like, pitch like, her bedroll
Just outside.
underneath the tree. Yeah, she
Yeah.
would rather. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
She does not trust this town after everything that has happened. Town's haunted.
Alright.
What do you mean? Town's haunted.
What happened to your hair? Town's haunted. It looks really nice. Town's haunted. Alright. With that, night
Oh my
passes
gosh.
bloodlessly for the first time since you've been here. And as the next day begins, you let's see here.
Hell yeah. Finally, no longer fatigued.
Meredith,
yeah.
you are the first one to
Hello.
wake up. As
Very
the
good.
morning begins to settle in. Everyone,
How much?
you've healed for an amount equal to, I believe it's your twice your Constitution modifier, right?
How does your level plus your con mod?
Yeah, that your level plus your con mod.
I think it takes the whole day to get that, doesn't it?
I would say you guys have pretty much slept for the whole day, considering what's happened.
Fair enough.
This is like
Fascinating. I'm still below half HP, but it's whatever.
y'all have basically been on bed rest for a full day. You didn't even realize because that's how exhausted you've been. So finally, Meredith, you're the first one to wake up. You catch the sound of running feet as Barkus is making his way into the guardhouse.
Twice your
Hmm.
level, you said?
Your level plus your Constitution modifier.
Yeah,
Twice that or just
That.
just that.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
I'll
still less than half health. Classic. Love it.
I'll just listen in on I think I'll just listen in on what there's just listen in on what he's doing with my I'll just take 10 perception. That's 27.
Okay. Yeah. You use your elven ears to hear Barkus go into the guardhouse and shout out, "Arzoth! Kostu! It's party time!"
Oh no.
It's not party time until night falls.
Well, no, it's not party time until night falls, mysterious voice. But
Hello, I'm at the window.
Meredith, that's weird. Anyway, but
yeah.
it's
What?
still
I could
important.
have heard you from across the village.
The point
I'm
is,
ready
it's
to party.
important that we get you guys dressed and ready before then.
Oh, don't worry, I can dress myself just fine.
Okay, well that's why I was coming in to get Arzoth and Kostu.
True.
I will accept being
I'm
dressed.
awake.
Okay, so Meredith's got some just like casual clothing in her pack, just like the dress of some village wife, just but is there a stream nearby
Yeah,
to actually wash herself in?
there's definitely one
Over by the
relatively
cemetery.
nearby, yeah. And then there's also the fountain at the center of town if you want to draw water and take a bath. I'm sure one of the townsfolk who has a bath would be more than happy to assist you in that.
Hell no, we're doing it at a stream.
Okay, you go to a stream. You go to the stream
Mother
over
Nature's
by
the
over by the
Yeah.
graveyard.
just wash her. Meredith just washes her clothing, just bathes, just gets
Sure.
clean
In the
before dressing into
meanwhile,
her just
while that's happening, Barkus seems to be carrying a number of garments for you, Kostu, to potentially try. And says, "Here, this was all I could find in my father's old things. Hopefully one of these should suit you all right. Arzoth, you're just going in your guard uniform, right?"
Yeah. Clean up a little bit first, but
Got it.
I'm gonna head in and try some stuff on.
When you get the chance, one of you should go wake up Vico and Colt. I think Lily said that Thalia was sleeping out near her house and she'd take care of it.
Oh no.
we'll get those guys
All
up.
right.
I'm
Do I eventually find something that fits me?
Yeah, it's not even particularly difficult. You find an old tweed pin suit.
Oh, nice. Okay. And do I look dapper, perhaps?
You would some might even say that you looked ravishing.
Oh,
Wow. All right.
oh.
Ravishing. All
damn,
right.
bro.
Whistle, whistle.
Let's go.
Hot damn.
So while that's happening, Lily made her way over to you, Thalia, and she goes, "Hey now, you've slept pretty much all of one day. Think it's about time we get you ready for the big event."
Okay, so Thalia like sits bolt upright and points her hand crossbow. Ah, what? Who?
Lily immediately raises both of her hands and says, "Calm down, girl. I'm not here to hurt you."
Ah, I hate the surface. And she
Well,
kind of
that seems very surface level of you.
well, thank you for not waking me up with a drawn weapon. I suppose.
Of course, that would have been a little bit rude of me, don't you think?
Hmm. Well,
She raises an
I was
eyebrow at you.
I was expecting, with everything having gone so well, that we would be ambushed, under attack, otherwise indisposed, especially since you're planning a celebration. It seems like the optimal time for someone to strike and wreak havoc.
Hey, why don't you just take a deep breath and relax? I understand you've been through a lot, but you guys are actually just getting a chance to enjoy the fruits of your labors for once. I know that must be rare for you, but cake is delicious, and you get to look all nice just for the sake of looking nice. You can even sit in the corner and read your book as much as you want. I'm sure people won't bother you too much.
As long as there's no soup.
Oh, don't worry. We've had our fill of that. Instead, we'll be having stew. No, kidding. Nah, we were planning on making a lot of dried meats. Actually, we got sausage links and some burgers prepared. Kobrak said he was gonna try and make basically a number of things you'd serve in a gladiatorial stadium. Something like that is apparently still allowed in some of the big cities. Don't know where the hell Kobrak's from. In
Good to
any
see
case,
someone's keeping the traditions alive.
you're a jokester. Anyway,
I wish.
well, if you need anything else in the meantime, let me know. Obviously, you've got your dress. So,
she kind of is like, well, actually, I would like to use the facilities in your house
of course, come
to
right
kind of
away.
freshen up, and she
She immediately
she
like
walks.
guides you in and opens the door.
Yep. But I would like some privacy for that, if you
Oh,
don't
yeah, no
mind.
trouble at all. You take as long as you need. I'm gonna go see if I can't rustle up some food for myself down at Kobrak's anyway.
Uh-huh. And she mutters an incantation, and I'm going to use one of my deeper darkness charges for the day, just to make sure that she has privacy.
Sure.
And just
Yeah.
You know,
You are
she's
having
not
your private
paranoid.
time. Not at all. No, you
least paranoid party member.
you get your private time. We'll go over to Arazoth in the meanwhile.
Yeah, banging on Colt's door. Get your ass up, Colt! We got a party to attend!
Party?
Get cleaned
We
up!
have a party. Ugh.
Look presentable!
Colt's gonna get up, not having actually taken anything off or done anything else.
Yeah, you smell awful, probably.
Colt's gonna open the door.
Colt, you look disgusting.
I know I do. I don't care. You wanna help me hunt a pig?
It's gonna take a bath, but I mean, sure, why not?
Alright, let's go.
Okay, you guys go out boar hunting, I guess. Is anybody gonna wake up Vico?
We're gonna have a fucking pig roast at this party,
Is
bro.
anybody gonna wake Vico up?
Well,
No.
Everyone wakes Vico
I
up.
mean, the time to start, if you want to have a pig roast in time for the party, the time to start was about sunrise. Like,
Oh, Lord.
Oh, we got time.
Plenty of time. We got this.
Lord, okay.
Depends on what
Sounds
time
like
we're planning on
somebody
eating.
I guess we'll go to Costu now.
how to poison
I
a
will go wake
village.
up Vico. Where is Vico anyway?
Vico's staying in the mayor's house. Sleeping in the
right,
mayor's
taking the-
bed.
Taking bath.
The definitely
Eating
not
the
cursed
mayor's
house, for
food.
sure.
Yum.
That definitely doesn't
Fucking the
contain
mayor's
people.
wife.
What?
What wife? There's no women in this town. There's only one.
That's true. It's sad.
Dahlia, you creep
I
over.
I bang on the door and I say, "Hey Vico, get out of this cursed house, bro.
Thalia's gonna
Time to
rap
get
on the
festive."
window.
Dahlia, you creep on Vico over to the window after, I guess, making use of the facilities with deeper darkness to change.
Yeah, she's gonna get she's going to collect herself and change into something like reasonable.
Sorry,
I'm gonna wait
I'm
for
just
Vico
I'm
to
just
come out, and then
imagining
when he comes out, I'm
Vico.
gonna say, "Bro, seriously, you stayed in the creepy dude's house all night?"
I mean, it's a good bed. And
Thalia's
then
just-
Vico turns to the left and he sees Thalia like right next to him. And then he like stumbles back.
You do
falls out of
notice
the bed.
you don't immediately recognize that it's Thalia because this woman looks a lot more traditionally pretty than Thalia does. Her hair is very well taken care of.
Oh no. She's ruining her scuffed
So
adventurer
you don't
cred.
even realize it's Thalia for a second.
No, there's just a weird woman staring
Yeah,
at me while I'm
it's
sleeping.
weirder.
Random woman spawned. Oh no.
She's kind of just peering through the window. When you jump back, she kind of nods to herself and just walks away. Like she's confident you're not possessed or anything.
Costume. You see Thalia just casually walking by. You just think to yourself for a second, why is this
Morning.
other drow wearing Thalia's clothes?
No, wait, she's not in her clothes. She's in a cool dress or whatever.
Oh, true. Is
Yeah.
Thalia
So I'm
wearing
thinking,
that
who
right
is
now?
This
this
is
rando?
Stroll.
Yeah, no, you see a
Oh,
very well-dressed Thalia then. This is
Oh,
this is
yeah,
just a
'cause-
beautiful drow woman.
Yeah, because she compromised and she found it. It's not a party dress. It's something kind of practical. So
Yeah.
yeah, but she is wearing a dress instead of her usual like overly bland monastic attire.
Say, looking good, Thalia.
I suppose.
Costu is thinking to himself whether he can wear highly polished armor.
Costu
just
is
the
also
party or
looking
not.
quite nice in his suit, Thalia. It's of note. But yeah, it's a very Costu thing to be thinking, I suppose. Yeah, unbeknownst to you, while he's standing in this suit, he's just thinking, I wonder if I could fit like some shield pauldrons or something over my shoulder. No, that wouldn't quite work. The shoulders are too stiff. All right, Vico, you make your way to the
Sadly,
door.
he's not able to work the armor in. Oh well.
Yeah. Thalia kind of eyes the suit approvingly and is like, I should do something like that, but then moves along.
Going in with no armor bonus, sadly, but that's all right. Hopefully, I'm not gonna regret it.
All right.
Well,
What's
thanks for
Vico?
waking me up. I should go wash myself. I stink.
Okay, where do you want to wash yourself?
Being in a crypt does that to you.
Is there like anywhere with a bath here?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there is, as a matter of fact.
Lily's house had one. I
Lily's
saw.
house has one, and it's drawn. Or you can do what Meredith did and go over to the graveyard.
I will almost certainly hear you coming and to tell you to get the fuck out.
Is Lily's house the only place in town with a bath?
Yeah, Lily's the only one who gave a shit. It's a town full of men.
Fair. Yeah, I'll go over and ask if I can take a bath.
Yeah, Lily
Lily's not there.
Lily is in the bar,
Oh, right.
but we'll say, for the sake of
Just gonna
simplicity,
break in?
for the sake of simplicity, we'll say that she heard, she caught word of this somehow and is gonna give you the okay, rather than making the runaround happen.
No, this is funnier because then she'll know I'll have taken a bath and I'll have put on my traveling clothes again.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Alright. Okay, I guess
Yo,
you're
are we-
breaking
are we
into
about-
Lily's
are we-
house.
Are we about? Are
Oh,
we
yeah.
about to see?
What?
Are we about
No.
to see social cost or social Vico?
Oh my!
Oh, one can only hope, right?
Social
No.
persona?
So social Vico is only for what? Like that's for the next arc.
Ah, dang, too bad.
He needs to happen. He needs character development to happen first.
Yeah. He's on the clock all the time.
No, I just meant social persona. We ain't seen the social persona.
Nope.
All right.
Dang,
Well, right around now, I'm gonna need a couple of survival checks from Arazoth and Colt to see if you can track a boar.
Bet.
Well,
Let's go.
And
Alright.
Because it's
We're
killing
gonna
a
check.
boy.
while that's
Why
happening,
is
we're
everyone
gonna
giving
go.
me
man.
shit when these guys are out boar
I
hunting?
know.
oh no.
We're gonna
Yeah,
go
I
ahead
think-
and say Meredith
Because
is
they're
cleaned up
actually gonna
now.
smell like it.
Hooray!
Oh, you can make your way back to town as these two
I got
do
an
the
18.
dumbest thing
Yo,
possible.
18, not bad.
Yeah, Arzoth is actually slowing you down. You're not really having
My
much
legs
success.
are little. I got short legs.
That doesn't change the fact that you're an
keep
incompetent
up.
tracker.
I can't keep
You're
up,
closer
bro.
to the ground. In theory, you should be better at it.
Yeah.
I'm good at hitting things, not seeing
You would
them.
you would think as a town guard, like he would have some kind of like
Skill at tracking? Nah, bro.
this
Nah,
this
get outta
is
here.
the Colt. Little did we know that this was actually like the situation with Colt was the first time he had to apprehend a criminal.
Probably.
Arzoth, do you want to use your hero point for this?
Why? Colt probably managed to
Yeah.
find one.
Between the two
I'm
of
not-
you, nobody found shit.
Oh, does it not? Okay, well, if it works
It's not like
that,
there's just a shitload of boars in the area, you know?
You didn't
Well, what
you
is
didn't
there
do
in
any
the
kind
area?
of nature checks.
Well,
I
what
mean,
is
they just
there
did
in
a
the area
survival
then?
check.
I
That
know
would
about
be a
the local
survival check.
wildlife.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like some rabbits
found-
generally running around, but it's a
Okay.
relatively, I mean, like maybe a deer if you're lucky. But it's
Have I
pretty
seen no big game?
it's a pretty
Sir, I think you
homogenized area.
underestimate how many deer an average wood has.
I said if they're lucky.
I mean, if I'm
I'd
spending
say
a
it's
decent
I'd say it's fucking guaranteed, man. Like the boars, if they're lucky, they're finding deer almost certainly.
Well, they weren't looking
Yeah.
for deer specifically. They were looking for
Yeah.
boar, and they definitely did not find a boar.
Did I see any? Did Colt Iron see any deer tracks during this?
You wouldn't know because you're tracking the boar. That's the point.
But I have found a boar then, or I have found tracks of one.
You found tracks of what you believe was a boar,
Okay.
but they didn't
Well, I'm
lead
gonna keep
anywhere.
following them.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you is you eventually lost the trail. And yeah.
I guess I'll
Eventually.
keep searching.
Okay, fine. You can make another check.
Hey.
This is very
Colt's gonna
time
miss the party.
At this
literally
rate,
just
yeah.
tracking boars.
I got
Misses the
23.
part.
Right, fine. Eventually, the two of you chance upon a wild boar.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill
I
it,
sure
kill it,
am
kill it.
glad they have proper hunting equipment and such, like a boar spear, and are
Mhm.
not in danger of being totally murdered by this boar.
True.
I don't need a spear.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You get one shot.
Alright.
Make it
One
count.
shot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have my own weapon ready just in case, because I don't really have anything like ranged farther than 10 feet.
That's fair. How many feet away am I from it?
What?
Yes, you're several feet away. It's probably
Yeah.
like a good 30 feet out from you.
Probably, yeah.
30 feet? Alright, got it. Hell yeah.
I want to point out that a vanilla boar is CR2.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-oh.
These people are gonna
Let's
fucking
go.
die.
Colt wanted combat so bad.
No,
He
Y'all
went
gonna
past
die
it.
to the boar.
Oh shit, it is
I just wanted to
CR2.
go out and get meat.
Yeah.
Let's see if he gets it, I suppose. Make your 2 shots, since you're rapid shotting, I'm assuming.
I only need to take one shot at it. I'm not gonna rapid shot.
You are confident, sir.
I mean, how big does this thing even look?
It's a medium animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, boar
They're-
are not small.
Oh, I know boar aren't small.
A boar is like, it's gonna be essentially like
Four-
the
4
size.
feet long,
Yeah,
200 pounds.
it's like Arazoth sized.
Yeah, I was about to say it's me.
Damn, that's kind of tall.
Are you gonna shoot the thing or not?
Of course I'm gonna shoot the thing.
Okay, I'm partying.
Hey, Arzoth, what's
I
your
got my
AC?
suit. I'm not wearing armor. I thought I cleaned up pretty well yesterday.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
made your way
excited.
over there. They
That's
welcome
my
you
second
in.
shot.
It's
There's
also
cake, cookies. It's a wonderful time.
22 and
Yo,
23.
let's go.
Okay, they both hit. Roll damage. Pray you get enough.
yeah,
Yeah,
because there's another thing about boars, which I hope. Okay.
Okay, a 10. Three
That's a shit roll.
Oh,
Alright, 15.
oh,
The boar is still alive.
Is it not wounded, though? Is it
No,
not
it's
perhaps
very
slowed
wounded,
down?
and it's
there's-
very pissed.
Yeah.
It's going to
Oh.
charge you.
Alright.
Its movement
Cool.
is
Don't die.
40 feet.
Hopefully, our
It
doesn't
will
go down
charge
without.
you.
I am a little bit away from Colt because I have a 10-foot range weapon. So.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Does
Nice,
a 20
nice
Yeah,
hit
I'm not
Arzoth,
you?
right
you're
next to him.
fairly hidden. Colt, I'm assuming a 20 hits you.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Well, it's a good thing you aren't wearing anything nice anyway, because you just took 8 points of gore damage as a tusk is in your stomach.
Oh, oh, the gut wound.
Very nice.
Would you like to
Good.
take more shots, or perhaps Arazoth would like to take a stab at it?
Well,
Yeah, you
I
can
mean,
stab it.
yeah. Did they come within my 10-foot range?
Yeah, you're only 10 feet away from.
Okay, then yeah,
Colt,
I
right?
guess.
So,
I mean, I did have my
You're
weapon
gonna-
ready. So
Can't believe I'm theater of the month.
why not?
But
Colt dragged me out
Arzoth,
here. I might as well save him.
Why are we hunting boars when we're
But
supposed to be getting lit?
Because
Ar-
Colt decided
a
that they
party
wanted a
too.
boar.
but Arzoth, if you
Part of the
use your
party,
weapon,
bro.
you might ruin the boar meat.
Honestly, at this
bludgeoning
point,
damage?
it doesn't really matter because I'm just trying to save Colt because he's an idiot.
Roll.
He may be a dumbass, but he's our dumbass.
Yeah, that's right.
According to chat, while this is happening,
hits.
Vico's seeing Cotton Eye Joe in the bath.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe. I like to imagine Vico has a beautiful singing voice too, so it's like an orchestral
Oh.
choir sort of thing
I rolled
happening.
as bad as possible.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
nice D10 there.
Thank you. I
yeah,
love when the
the
defense
boar
do that.
is. It looks like the boar would be dead if it were a normal creature. You see its eyes like roll back into its head, but it's still like moving.
Yes, it is
take a
moving
couple
and
more
it is
shots.
angry.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
5 foot step back plus 2 more shots.
Okay.
Oh, cold irons.
26.
That might
Okay.
hit.
Well, it
Someone
hits.
encouraged the damage rolls.
24.
Okay, now roll the
Hot
damage.
damn.
I think you only need to shoot one, but whatever.
We'll see.
Is it dead?
Not yet.
Oh,
What is this boar, bro?
Is it unconscious?
No. Well,
No.
technically, kind of, but no.
Kinda. It's disabled.
No.
Just
No.
two.
Just roll
It's
again.
got probably got it's
Roll
probably
the
got
damage
some
again.
moonlight.
Hopefully you
Or-
kill it this time. Goodness.
Now it's dead.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
So are you gonna tell him?
I want a
You
coup de
can do it.
grace.
So boars have this ability that even if they're at negative hit points, they get to keep fighting until they're dead.
Fascinating.
Boars have
Legendary.
ferocity.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
great.
good. I'm gonna go talk to
it's
Lily while they, I don't
it's
know,
not a
butcher the
conscious
corpse
effect.
or whatever the freaking heck they're doing. All
Talking
right.
to Lily about what now?
Going to wherever it is we're going next. Wine
Wine
grotto or
Grotto?
whatever.
Wine
Oh,
grotto.
one.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about with regards to it, Costa?
So tell me about this this place. We're gonna. I guess I'll sit at the table, kind of
It's-
chill. Like I'm not. Don't need to be standing around. We're at a party. I have my plate of. I don't know. Is there other things besides just desserts? Or
Yeah,
is there
no,
like actual
there's
food?
dried meats, there's sandwiches
let's
set
go.
up, you know, like
So I
they
got my sausages, my bread. All
Yeah,
right,
there's
let's go. And
the
I'm just
farmers
kinda,
brought in some crops, so yeah. You
I'm
got
just kind of
options.
casually eating, and I'm like, so tell me about tell me about the road to Wine Grotto and kind
Well,
of what we're gonna be, what you think will like if you've been there, what the
of course
town's
I've
like.
been there. I actually grew up in Grotto.
Okay.
That's where I first learned how to shoot. I was a young thug there before I was a city guard here. But I tell you what, they're a frontier town, kind of on the bigger side because they're not along the path to the big city and all. But they're a bit more dusty than here, a bit more Wild West-ish, if you will. Primarily, most of their guards actually use firearms. That's why I said frontier town. A lot of people pass through to get a hold of that emergent equipment. It's kind of been up and coming lately. They take care of themselves fairly well. It's far more sizable than here. I think y'all will enjoy yourselves. It's a great place to pick up supplies for
Your
adventurers.
parents still live there then?
Oh no, I was an orphan.
Oh.
I was raised by the church over there, and thankfully,
Oh.
Mrs. Eldridge was a very kind teacher, kept me
sorry.
relatively in check as I grew up.
I'm sorry, out of character. Eldridge or Eldritch?
Eldridge.
Oh, it's Eldridge, not
Yes.
Eldred.
That's significantly less cool.
Miss
Yeah,
Eldridge
that's
would be a little bit too on the nose.
That's like
Miss Eldritch, bro. Good old Miss Eldritch. Whatever.
that's like a sorceress who's also a drag queen's stage
Yeah.
name or something.
That's good.
Miss
Uh,
Eldritch.
all right, Vico, you've cleaned
Alright,
yourself
anyways.
up sufficiently if you'd like to join the rest of them.
So, and the road there, it's well kept, or
Yeah, it's fairly well kept. Honestly, not too
well
much trouble.
trodden?
The guards usually patrol it fairly often. Yeah, well traveled. It's a pretty straight shot. So, oh, hey, Vico, welcome in.
Hi guys.
You
Getting the party started.
you smell clean, but you look.
Ah!
And then she just kind of doesn't finish that sentence.
I think this would be also a wonderful time to walk in now. We'll just waltz in.
Oh, Meredith, you're here too. Nice to see
course.
you. Did you two
Ugh.
run into
Nice
each
to
other at the stream?
Oh, no.
Lily looks confused.
Wait.
All right.
I
The
assure
road
you
to
I would have
Wine
heard him
Grotto.
coming.
Yes. So, well, and do you know the guards there?
Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with a few of the guards, mostly with their guard captain, really. He was the one who taught me how to use a firearm and all. Great guy. His name's They give him fancy titles over there. He calls himself the sheriff. His name's George
Sheriff.
Burnside.
George Burnside. okay.
Burnside!
And the mayor, you said you knew him.
No, I said I know the sheriff.
Oh, you know the sheriff. Okay. All right. Very good.
But yeah, we'll set you
Do
guys up
you-
nicely.
Trusty fellow.
And by the way, if you would like to start heading back now, Colt Narazoth, you can. Unless you were skinning the boar there.
Oh,
Horse
I'm.
dead.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
am
Mis-
plan on sticking around. Yeah, I have a
Okay.
bath to take. That's all you, buddy.
Okay, Mr. DM. What are
Yes.
the NPC's fits right now?
Okay, so we have, in no particular order, Thalia in a nice two-piece dress that has a sort of corporate-y vibe to it. Relatively conservative, but still like shows a certain sleek professionalism to it.
Yeah. Probably
Meredith,
has like a little bit of silver trim or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Meredith, who I assume is still wearing her day clothes, as they're relatively nice.
No.
No, you changed into something nicer.
Well, the nicest thing I have, which is just a dress she brings along with her,
Yes.
just in case.
So she's wearing the dress sheet,
Dress.
The dress she keeps.
Stop.
dress she keeps.
Dre-
Yeah, I was like,
That's-
huh? My brain short circuited when I heard
Stressful
it.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
just
So you're
Just
wearing
like
a pleasant
real
dress.
real homely look.
Yeah, you're wearing like a small town feel kind of dress with
Yeah.
a relatively plain but nonetheless, a nice design that just makes you feel comfortable.
Mhm.
Kostu is wearing an old pinstripe suit and he looks quite dapper in it. It's a nice black with he's not wearing a tie, but other than that, it's a fairly nice fit.
He's sadly not wearing any armor either, but whatever.
And Vico is
Oh.
wearing the same shit he was wearing 2 days ago.
Fuck's sake.
Wow.
man.
Vico
that's somewhat
keeping it
cleaner.
classy.
I
But
should
somewhat
mention that
cleaner. But cleaner than it was.
Meredith has in fact let her hair down, so that's fun.
Hey. Anyway.
Oh, Thalia. Oh, Thalia. You look simply wonderful. You too, Lily.
Thalia has been at, like, pretty much since the party started, she's been at the bar, like, doing shots of gin.
Yeah, Kobrag's just keeping supplying you. Lily, as you say that, beams Meredith.
And Thalia just
Ain't
takes
she just
another
the prettiest?
swig.
Wait, that's Thalia?
What, you couldn't tell?
Yeah.
I thought that was just some strange, random hot trout chick looking at me while I was sleeping. Interesting to know it was you.
You excuse me, sir. Sir, you dare impugn my honor. I was simply checking to make sure that you weren't possessed.
At this point,
But you weren't.
Lois goes over to you, Vico, and says, "Wait! That is Thalia? No, I'm with him. I did not think that was Thalia. I thought that was like Thalia's older sister. I don't know. I was not prepared for this."
Ah, men.
Yes, men.
Derogatory.
That is what we
Derogatory. Derogatory.
I meant it as a compliment. You look very nice.
Lois,
Oh, well,
do we have any
dee-
updates on?
Duh.
Do we have any updates on the less lively folks in the town?
They're dead.
I'm aware they're dead, Lois. Are there? You've preserved Claude. What of Vernon or? What
Oh
we
yeah,
assume
after
used
his
to be
corpse
Vernon?
exploded, I just kind of didn't touch it.
Oh, his corpse exploded. I was not made aware of that.
Boss?
Hey, how's the party going? Also,
it's
Cold is
going
outside,
well.
covered in blood, holding a unskinned pig.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Sadly, sadly, that's
I-
pretty perfect.
By the mother.
Hey
Cold,
guys,
what
what's
the-
up?
What did you
Cold.
do?
Cole's
What?
gonna walk in carrying a dead boar on his shoulder.
He's bleeding from his chest a little bit.
Whoa.
Did
Okay.
you go hunting, Colt?
Of course I
Colt
did.
also smells like the broadside of a barn.
Okay, put the board down and let's get you
You're
patched up.
dragging blood across the bar.
I'm not dragging. I'm carrying.
Thing.
Yeah, it's just
Dripping?
dripping.
Hey, Kobrak, where do you want me to put this? It's more meat.
Just set it on the table and skin it, please. Jeez.
Before
Put it
you
here?
Yes, that's fine. Just stop letting it move around.
Before you do that and make a mess, just 1 second. I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds twice on you,
Okay.
Colt's gonna
Because
put the
making
dead boar on
a
the table
very-
next to him.
making a very conscious effort not to get your fucking blood all over me. You have 14 more hit points. Have fun with
Yo,
that.
if we're offering healing magic, Costu would like a bit of that actually.
Yet Kostu still looks pretty like his meat's
Yeah,
still hanging out a little bit. Like his
Yeah,
his
sure. All right. Last cure wounds charge.
Ah, yeah,
Have fun with that.
I'm looking much better now. A good night's rest will polish me off, no issue.
All right. Arzoth comes in after all that nonsense,
Yeah.
looking acceptable.
I got my guard uniform on, fresh
It
out
is
the bath.
acceptable.
Arzoth, you come into the sound of everyone being healed and arguing with Colt
Oh.
about bringing a dead boar in.
Right.
Actually,
Wait, who's
actually, actually, hold on. Thalia has a solution to this, or at least the what she's going to do is she's going to let's see. Let's
Is
make
Sully
sure.
gonna skin a pig in 3 seconds? That would be insane.
Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say that she was gonna levitate it to at least keep it off the table, but like no.
That won't help.
That wouldn't help, and it would only last 3 minutes. So
You have to be really fast.
Levitating boar. Levitating
God.
boar corpse.
And you skill
Alright,
can you skin a pig in 3 minutes?
It just
so-
it just smells
It's like one of
like
those-
dead boar in here.
It's
now.
like one of those rotating discs they have showing the pizza in the gas station, except it's just a floating dead
Oh.
boar
actually,
bleeding
wait.
everywhere.
hold on. How long has it been? Thalia is probably thoroughly intoxicated. You know
Yeah,
what?
you're
She's gonna
very drunk at this
she's gonna freaking do it.
Okay.
You know what
Colt,
we
you
do
watch as you're
with
attempting
boars
to
around
skin
here.
the boar. It levitates off of the table and starts spinning around slowly like it's in a microwave and just floating in the air.
Yeah, what the
She's-
fuck is a microwave?
Well, I'm going
it
to
doesn't-
ignore all of
It
that.
doesn't rotate. It just kind of hangs in the air off the table.
No,
I'm
it
gonna-
rotates.
I'm
It
gonna ignore whatever
rotates.
it is Colt is doing and ask Loisk again about the exploding body. We weren't present for that, were we?
No, you were there for that. You don't remember. It just sort of like exploded and knocked me against the wall.
Oh yes, I do
Okay.
remember that. So that corpse is gone now, I assume.
Well, yeah, I had to clean up. My house was dirty.
And
Ugh.
Claude's corpse seems
Oh, Claude, I still had
Normal.
reason to keep experimenting with.
experimenting with. Okay, all
I
right.
mean,
yeah.
if you guys really think I should bury it, I suppose we can bury Claude's corpse.
Yes, let's
Yeah,
do
Be a good start.
there you go. Arazoth, we never found what became of the Claude and Vernon that we saw in the crypt. They disappeared, right?
Yeah, they like disintegrated, didn't they?
Yeah, they turned to dust.
They turned to dust.
Go unto dust.
It was very yeah. Barkus, let's just say you'd be glad you weren't there. It was was certainly something.
Barkus just sort of
That was
looks mildly perturbed and goes, yeah, I'm gonna have some cake now.
good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, I'm just
Good
gonna
idea.
pat him on
So
the shoulder
Vernon's
as he walks
Vernon's
away.
body is not able to be recovered. I
Is
assume.
this really the best time to be
Yes.
talking about
Yes.
all that?
Yes, let's
Is
save the
there-
business
is
for
there-
after
I
the
suppose-
party is
I
done.
suppose we
yes.
can- Sure, we can talk about all these things later.
Yeah, right now.
I was just-
we should all be
I just
getting
slept-
drunk.
I just slept for an entire
And as if
day,
to
so I'm trying
punctuate
catch
that,
up.
Let's get drunk.
I think that's when, because levitate would be 3 minutes. So after that,
Thwack.
the board. Yeah.
Splash back on the table. Poink.
Costu's like, well, whatever cult's doing, I want nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
He
Lily
would've grabbed
goes
his
over to
first-
Kobrak and is like,
his
get me
first
as
mug.
drunk as she is. Kobrak goes, alright, very well.
Damn right.
Can anyone here play music? How's
Mm,
the tune?
Not
Oh,
Sort of
well.
tune going.
Well,
Little
I
bit of
heard-
dance.
I thought I heard Vico singing earlier.
Not quite the same. Not quite the same. A fiddle? No one here can play fiddle? Lute? Nothing?
You think I'm a God's damned bard?
Oh, not you.
Yeah.
Just
Watches
anyone.
Eric sighs, pulls out a flute, and
Oh my
begins
God.
to play with near perfection the most beautiful flute-based rendition of Through the Fire and the Flames you've ever heard.
Holy shit.
Guys,
Eric's
Bro got a
new
nat
favorite, my
20.
new favorite NPC.
Hell yeah. Bro got a nat 20 on his performance check.
No, that was just him taking 10.
Meredith may have a plus 17 to perception, but Eric's got a plus 80 to performance.
Oh my gosh.
We don't know.
Bro's got a plus 80 performance, so he could literally have killed 10 people and we'd have no idea.
All right, who's gonna match me shot for shot? Lois goes over to the table and says, I want 3 hard ones right now. Kobrak sighs and then pours out some drinks for Lois.
Thalia is going to use that as an excuse to stagger away from the bar and find the most distant corner, desperately trying to find a place that doesn't smell like freaking dead
Boar.
boar.
Colt, are you going to take that and actually roast it?
Well, thought Kobrak might. I mean, it's Kobrak's boar at this point.
Are you
even-
skinning it, or did you just set it on the table and do nothing with it?
I mean, I kind of just sat it on the table.
He's not gonna do shit with
Chilling.
that. He's
I
like,
mean, he's not gonna use it for anything.
He's not gonna butcher it himself.
Yeah, like
worth of meat.
you just
Wow.
show
He's
up
not
to
going
somebody's house
butcher
with
it
a pig.
himself.
I suppose I'll do it then.
wow.
All right, Colt
I-
just
I
sits at
have-
the table,
I
spinning his
to-
board.
I have to wonder, what were you thinking? Out of curiosity, pure curiosity.
He wasn't.
What
Thought,
was I thinking?
I believe Thought took its
He was
lead
thinking he wanted
of
boar.
Master Colt.
I thought that usually parties have a lot of meat and drink.
There is a lot
so
of
I
meat
thought
here.
we needed more meat.
There's a
There's
significant amount
already
of meat
plenty of meat.
What time is it?
here. Right now,
I
it's
want to check my
the
pocket
day
watch.
is starting to wind down. It is like 7 p.m. roughly.
We need to get a bonfire going outside, fellas.
Dang, the day went fast.
Well, yeah, you spent most of it hunting.
That would be nice.
Fire would be good. We need to
We-
cook this boar.
Barney
Yes,
says,
we-
I'll go get some firewood.
Just
I
you
will
make
take
sure
it
to
away.
use wood that's already been prepared.
Well, boy's not an idiot.
Give me some of those dwarven spirits, Kobrak. I need the hard stuff.
Aye, aye. He pours you out some hard dwarven spirits.
Hell yeah, let's
I'll-
go.
I'll take some. I'll take some. I'll take some of. I'll take one of those elven wines you gave to. Or wait, was I there for that? I don't remember if I was there for that.
If anyone wants the elven wine, I will pour them a glass. A
No,
singular.
I'll just say to Kobrak, I'm feeling fancy tonight. Pour me a bottle of your finest.
Very well. Kobrak
Or
pulls
pour me
out.
a glass of your finest
Kobrak pulls out a vintage white
from
wine
the bottle of your finest.
and pours it into a glass for you.
I'm gonna take it and go sit down.
All right. Everybody's drinking. How drunk is everyone getting tonight?
I would say relatively, but not. I mean, I would say I'm impaired, but not like I have the instinct to not get completely wasted because I don't trust myself to not die if I'm too intoxicated.
Fair enough.
Meredith is hoping to get like a little bit of dancing going on, so she's not going to be too tipsy until after it's done. In that case, fuck it, we ball.
Right, fair enough. Looks like the
We'll
fire's
take it.
been set up real nice.
Yep.
I'm probably getting decently drunk, but not like blackout drunk.
All right, yeah.
Decently drunk for a dwarf is like
Yeah, for what I normally do,
for everyone
'cause
else.
I don't normally drink really.
All right. What about you,
Loisk,
Vico?
I'm sure is just pounding shots like there's no tomorrow.
Yes.
Vico's drinking like modestly. He's
From his
I think Vico would just he probably spends the time just getting some like very funny stories or like hedging bets on like stupid shit that other people are doing.
Fair enough.
I think that's the kind of person he is at a party.
Gotcha.
So he just kind of like has a drink, but he's also just doing a lot of like laughing and talking.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, Loisk is like blackout drunk. You see him just head tilting over the bar. Lily is also fairly drunk as she stumbles her way outside to the fire and goes, "Whoo-wee! That is nice and warm. Oh, that meat's gonna be delicious once it's cooked."
Yeah,
As-
you're right. It's gonna be very good.
Assuming that it's not just charred.
Charred.
The only thing I've seen you make, Mr. Irons, is gunpowder. I don't think that's very edible.
Hold up, let
Yeah,
him cook.
make him make a check to see how well he cooks it. Let's go.
Yeah, let me make my cook check.
Meredith,
You're
care to dance?
Yes, but of course.
Hang on, let me go grab Eric. Eric, we needed some music out here. He comes out
Mopey.
grumbling, and
Eric's
you hear a
upset 'cause
jaunty
he can't get as
tune
drunk as normal.
as Lily grabs you by the hand, Meredith, and twirls you around.
Wee. Such fun.
What is everybody still over in the bar doing?
Okay, I'm over here with Loisk. Is he like passed out slump?
He's like,
Or like
I can't see straight drunk. Like he's still there, but he's
Okay,
like, I
alright,
am looking
I'm-
at the bar.
alright.
I was
Yeah,
I
no,
was planning to.
I'm over
looks
here
like Vico's
fucking with
leaving.
Loisk a little bit. And I'm
Okay.
just
I
like,
was
I'm
planning to
poking
muse
him
with
a little
Vico
bit.
about what could be going on in the surrounding countryside in
Costu and
increasingly
Vico
slurred tones.
Costu and Vico are placing bets. All right.
Nice.
Well, I'm not placing bets. I'm just trying to like Vico and like I'm trying to like conjecture with Vico like what could be going on in the surrounding countryside. But like I'm also slowly but surely becoming more intoxicated.
Fair enough.
I'm coming up with more wild and harebrained theories as I drink more.
All right.
No,
So
yeah,
Arzov,
no,
what do
you know that sounds very logical.
what are you doing to fuck with Loisk?
Uh,
See, right now
I'm
he's
a-
like, brown is a color in my vision. It is the only color in my vision. I'm not going to throw up.
Loisk, do you know any party tricks?
Oh,
do
no.
I? You watch as
would
Lois
love to see
points a
some.
finger
I'm sure
at you,
alcohol and magic
and-
go very well together.
and Arzoth's skin turns blue.
Oh, that's a cool one. I've never been blue before.
If you like that, watch this. He snaps his fingers, and you suddenly become Technicolor as like a rainbow keeps spreading throughout your skin.
Oh no.
That's pretty trippy. And I thought everything was already moving. It's really moving now.
Lois falls over.
Mood. Does he lose concentration on the spell?
Yes.
Okay, but what if he didn't?
No, he definitely did though.
But what if? Cheer me out.
Does he have any drink left on the counter?
No, it's mostly over his chest now.
Nice. Okay.
Fascinating.
Lois reaches out to Arzoth and says, "Carry me. We must go and dance."
Alright, yeah, I'm carrying him. Let's go. Let's go,
Alright.
baby boy. I'm gonna scoop him up.
Oh, dear.
You scoop him up. He is in your arms.
Out to the fire we go.
Yeet!
Arzoth comes out, cradling Lois like a princess. You see Lily and Meredith dancing away, Barkus clapping along to this jaunty tune, and Colt skinning by the fire. Thalia, what are you doing?
Oh gosh, what is Thalia doing? Thalia's like trying to she's basically just kind of leaning against the wall, like half sulking, half like watching everything else go down. And just like every so often, while Eric's playing, she'll conjure up some dancing lights and kinda
Cute!
put on a little light show.
Yes!
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
At some point, while all this is happening, you put on a beautiful light show as this is going on. Meredith, Lily speaks to you and says, "You know, Dolly is really seeming to get into it over there. She's got the dancing lights going and everything. Should we drag her over here and see if she wants to dance?
Naturally, I was going to suggest much the same thing.
All right, should we go together?
Of course.
All right." Meredith and Lily come over to you, Dahlia, and they say, "Dahlia, come dance with us."
Come on, it'll be fun.
Dancing. You want me to dance?
I'm afraid you've no
Yes.
choice in this matter, Thalia. Come on,
think it
come
hurts.
on.
I regret to inform you that I have been cursed to never dance in my life.
Roll a bluff check with
Yeah.
disadvantage because you're drunk as
Wow.
shit.
Fucking
Yeah.
I'm ignoring that. I do not care. But just for fun, sense motive.
Yeah.
DM, can
There
I
we
do
go.
something in the background?
Yeah, absolutely. What do you want to do?
So wait, is this conversation audible?
Oh yeah, they're fairly loud. The only sounds right now are the
Hey,
the music playing, the
that's a natural
crackling
20 on
fire, and
sense
this
motive.
conversation.
I hate that
Uh,
I hate the disadvantage is a thing, but that you've made happen, but it doesn't matter.
I want to start a little bit of Thalia, Thalia, Thalia.
Yeah, and then you hear Lois going, "Dahlia! Dahlia!"
Yeah, I'm dancing around a little bit with Loisk in my arms.
He's sort of just basically hanging off of you. Like, his feet are dragging along the ground. He's doing his best.
I just want to throw in as much peer pressure as I can manage.
Alright. Barkus even starts going like, "Dahlia! Dahlia!"
Okay, so at that much attention, like she just kind of stops. I'm not dancing.
Nope.
And she actively goes to like
Quick,
away.
no, quick, grab her. We need to make out. I don't know, the acrobatics or something.
Oh God.
Meredith is making the check? Yeah, let's say it's
I think
acrobatics.
I think it would be better for Lily to do it.
Actually,
just to-
this is a grapple. So
Oh,
it's
no.
versus it's your CMB versus her CMD to grab
Okay.
Thalia before she runs off.
Okay.
Okay, so her CMD is 11.
Okay. I think we got this. Hey, is Lily helping out with this? I
No,
think she should be
Lily
helping
looks
out.
kind of sad after the snap. Lily's not
Nah.
gonna push it.
Come on. You need to get into this. What's my CMD? CMB. It's somewhat high.
Actually,
Plus
hold
4.
on. Hold on. Let me see. So before let me
Also, I like the idea that Costume might be watching this from the window.
so what she's gonna do is before she walks away, she's gonna cast blurred movement on herself.
You're gonna make it tougher.
Yeah.
Sure, why
Hmm.
not?
Do I have
Yeah.
any of my own spells that I could do? I just have fucking guidance, I guess.
Just try to grab her.
she does not want any of this. Like she was fine with it until everybody was telling her to like it
To
was
do
very
it.
clearly the group pressure that she's reacting to.
Okay, so what's the DC with blurred movement?
Oh,
It's a
well,
20% mischance.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's just do that first.
So it's yield.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
You
it's a
actually
tie.
deflect it.
Damn it.
Wow.
Damn.
And
That's
Thalia
rough.
starts
Wait,
walking
I
off
had
and-
guidance. Wait.
As you're trying to go away, Lily just goes, now, everyone, let's not pressure her.
Such a shame.
I'll
She
go
should learn to
talk.
loosen up.
Sorry.
I'll go talk to her. Y'all stay here.
Tell her I'm
How about-
sorry.
How about
Costu
you?
stands up and is swaying slightly as he goes over to the bar and he says, "So who did you think it was?
What do you mean?
The killer back at in the beginning."
This is quite the conversation you've got going, Costu.
I'm not really one for parties so much. I'm still thinking about everything that's happened.
Yeah, you should loosen up. The point is, the killer's been taken care of, no? Go enjoy your time with your friends.
We hope.
Yes, we do hope. So go have a
It's
little
Claude.
hope right now.
Someone killed Claude.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Look, right now, you've done a great thing. How about just focusing on that for now?
He nods. So, what now for you? People say you'll be running this place.
Well, I suppose there will probably be some sort of election. I'm not sure if I'm qualified among who's left, but I'll at least be running. He gestures around the bar. This place.
Costu leaves.
Okay.
Goes to stand by the fire.
Is Eric still musicking?
Yeah, Eric is still musicking. He did take a
Right.
brief break during the little incident there where he just sort of like did a little shake of his head like ugh, and then he continued.
Does Barkus want to dance?
Barkus, is this Meredith speaking?
Yes.
Yep, Barkus turns to you, sheepishly blushes a little bit, and then offers his hand and says, "I'm not very good. We didn't have any like official dances or anything around here, so only footwork
don't
I have
worry.
is what I learned from Ma."
Oh, don't worry. I can teach you everything you need to know.
All right. So the two of you start dancing while Loisk is again kind of being half dragged, half dancing with Arzoth. Colt, you've probably skinned the pig by now.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Yeah, I want to cook it.
Okay. You start cooking the pig. And
Alright.
with that, Vico, anything you want to do right now?
No, I think Vico does genuinely feel a little bad for how this stuff went down. So I think he's sticking just a little bit to the background.
I gotcha. Lily goes over to you, Thalia, finds you kind of hiding over in the corner, and goes, "Hey now, I'm sorry about all that. I didn't mean for it to get quite so out of hand."
Not. That wasn't your problem. We're alive. Isn't that good enough?
Hey, of
No
course.
need to be flaunting everything.
No, of course. Whatever is good enough for you is good enough, darling. It
Might
doesn't
as
have
well
to be a
be
big thing.
inviting some sort of catastrophe
Now,
on
I
all
don't
our
know
heads.
about all that. I think it's perfectly alright for everybody to be celebrating just being alive. Don't you think
She-
they've earned it?
I don't think anyone's earned anything, frankly. But that's not exactly relevant. And she kind of slowly, very reluctantly, kind of makes her way back. Mostly, in part because she's not excited about being harangued again, but also she is quite intoxicated.
Lily goes, "Whoa, hold on now. If you're heading back, lean on my shoulder."
Uh, I suppose.
Alright. And the two of you
Yeah.
begin making your way back to the party.
Good to see you, Thalia.
Yep. Likewise.
Alright, and with that, the pig is properly skinned, properly cooked, and it's eating time.
Munch, munch, munch.
Alright.
Hey.
Well,
I look at it and I say, I saw how this was prepared, so I'm prepared to eat it. I'm like, I've become much more hesitant to eat things that I didn't watch somebody make in front of me.
Look, Costu, I have no intention of making you eat things that don't look like they are. Don't worry.
I appreciate that.
What is Jonathan doing? It just seems like he's been standing there the entire
Yeah,
time.
he's just kind of vibing. He's not quite sure what to do, to be honest. He's probably going to go over to Kobrak now and keep talking with the poor guy because he's the only one left in the bar.
In fact, I'm actually gonna. Colt Irons is gonna go into the bar after getting the pig done and say, "Hey, you two, pig's done."
Oh, alright. Shall we go out and join them? Let's. And everyone's gathered around the fire. Colt, you start
think this is
passing out
the-
plates?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm pretty much just letting everyone get whatever they want.
I think this is a
Yeah.
wonderful time to break out the 2.5-century-old elven vintage.
Very well. You start getting
Let's see.
absolutely shit-faced, Meredith.
Oh no, I'm sharing with everyone.
Oh,
Not getting
alright.
drunk off of this.
Everybody's getting drunk then.
Well, not Lois. He's already
Yeah,
Voice is
Loisk-
cut off.
Loisk, as soon as you set him down, Arazoth is going to just completely collapse.
I don't think Lois is conscious
Set him on the
enough to
ground
enjoy
next to
this.
me.
Costu's gonna hold his glass and he'll like swirl the wine, but he will probably drink very little of it until he's ready to go back until he's ready to not go stumble back into the barracks.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Alright.
No, we're not getting drunk off of this. This is much too nice for that. No, that's what, I don't know, beer is for or something.
That's what.
Wine is fine, but liquor is quicker, as they say.
I mean, Costu's already quite intoxicated at this point.
Alright. Is everyone sort of forming little queues around the fire, I'm assuming? Who's sitting with who?
Yeah. I'll sit with this group over here.
You'll set with yourself, costume? Question mark?
Oh, I was just moving.
Oh, okay. All right, you sit over
I
by
I, uh,
Barkus.
I say to Barkus, tell us about your father. This is perhaps a good time to memorialize him.
Oh.
Oh, of course. And then he begins, telling you a little bit about his dad and like how, he was as a father and everything like that. Meredith, where are you sitting?
With Lily and Thalia, wherever they happen to be.
Oh no.
Thalia seemed to be sort of backing up a little bit, but yeah,
Yeah.
they're a little bit behind Costu and Barkus having this conversation.
Yeah, she's just trying to give the other two some space to chit chat. Like,
Arizoth, I assume you're sitting by Lois because he's just laying on the
Yeah,
floor.
I think Arazoth is gonna take the moment while Loisk is like passed out and everybody else seems preoccupied to finally have a little bit of a breather where he's not trying to answer to somebody or solve something or do something for somebody else. So
Yeah,
he's
by all
just gonna
means.
enjoy a moment of silence.
Vico, staying where you are or going anywhere else?
Yeah, I think he's staying. He's just casually enjoying the fire.
Yeah, of course. And Colt, what about you? Now that you've gotten the meat passed around.
Colt doesn't really know yet. I guess he's just gonna sit where he is.
All right.
I think Colt's probably the only one who hasn't touched alcohol this party.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
probably true.
That's a mistake. Now it is the time.
All right, 1
I
second.
mean, he's got his 250-year-old Elvis. She's the only one that's fully tasting it, I think.
True.
Okay, Meredith was fairly sober when she broke the bottle open.
Oh, okay.
When I say break, I mean I just opened. Some needs to remain for, I don't know, future parties.
All right. Send something to you, Meredith, in Roll20.
Fascinating. Noted.
Okay.
I will.
And for everybody else, is kind of just, enjoying the fire and yeah. This is nice. You all, for the first time really since you've come to this town, enjoy a moment of genuine peace and warmth around this fire. A job well done for everything that you've accomplished, knowing of course still that there is more to come.
1 second, I'm just messaging you real quick.
Yeah, of course. We'll wait for you to
Right.
do that. You're all happy to be informed that the next time you come to town, you'll have excuse me, that you'll have some fresh cabbages waiting for you. That drinks are probably going to taste a little better here now that you're among friends. And it's yeah, just overall a very pleasant, actually safe vibe. And we'll just wait for Meredith to reply. Looks like she's typing something up.
I need to word this properly. Yeah, it's
oh boy.
Yeah, you Thalia, make a perception check
Okay.
with disadvantage.
With the disadvantage is that yeah, fine.
Probably roll better than that.
Okay, that's not so bad
Yep.
either way. As you're sitting there, you notice Lily whispering with Meredith.
Bothering to she'll grumble a little bit and then just kind of stick her nose in in her book and do a very bad job of pretending not to notice.
Fair enough. And now, wow, you are okay. There it is.
I had to think about it a little bit.
Fair enough. All right. With that being said, I think as the night tuckers down and everyone heads back to their assigned beddings of sorts, that's probably a good place to end it, no?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it has been an absolute blast. I'm glad that we could all enjoy this together, and to whoever actually stuck around, I know this was kind of a long one. Celebrations are fun. But yeah, we will we'll carry on next time. Thanks so much for attending. See you all next week. Good night.
Yippee.